get paid $20 an hour, is that a lot of money to you?
You should be sad if you're only making $2,600 a month. That is poor.
If you're someone on $30 or less an hour, how the fuck are you even surviving?
$20 an hour, and honestly, anywhere from $20 to $30 an hour is the new minimum. Is like the new minimum wages. That's like the new broke.
Now, all over social media, this seems to be a very hot topic. Everyone is saying anyone that makes below $30 an hour is considered poor. But to me, there's a few factors in determining if under $30 is enough to survive. So I want to share with you some of the videos. And the first video I'm going to share with you is from J. Cole.
That's weird. My video cut out. I was gonna say I got some unfortunate news to share with you all, but I'm pretty sure almost every working American knew this already. But $20 an hour, and honestly, anywhere from $20 to $30 an hour is the new minimum. Is like the new minimum wages. That's like the new broke. Realistically, if you're making anything under $20 an hour and you're over the age of 20, 21, how the fuck are you even buying food, dude? Like, I make $26.98 an hour, and I mean, don't get me wrong, it's decent money. I honestly, I don't think it's. I think it's just barely decent money.
Okay, let's put things in proper perspective. $26.38 he said he's making. It is considered decent money, but this is all relative and depends upon where you live. Okay, depending upon where you live, under $20 an hour might be just, you cannot be able to survive. Like in New York, it'd be so hard to survive with $20 an hour, but other places you possibly can. Now, $20 an hour is not something you should get comfortable with your whole entire life and stay within that range. But once you're trying to figure things out, you know, you're trying to progress, trying to get more skills, get raises, you still be able to survive with that amount of money. Now, you will need roommates. Of course, you need roommates. But it just depends upon what you want in life. Okay, if you want this extravagant life, $20 an hour is not enough. But there's some people who like a very simple life. They're very frugal, and they are able to make it on $20 an hour, especially under $30 an hour. $30 an hour, it's not a little. And a majority of society is making around that $25 to $30 range.
If I was around way back when, I'd say it's I'd say that was probably good for the time. Like if you were making 20 something an hour back in like 2012 even, you'd be straight. Like you'd be able to not only live comfortably, but you'd be able to, like, you know, go out on vacation, you know, do like not normal shit, because that's not everybody can afford to do that, so I guess it's not normal, but like shit that you want to do, you want to live, you know what I'm saying?
Now, I don't know about making $20 an hour, being able to do vacation in 2012, but I do feel him. I do understand. It just seems like things have changed so quickly since 2012, 2014 until now. It really has. It feels like the rate of the wage increase was not as drastic, but it was at least close to inflation, and things felt easier to attain. Now, I do agree, it does seem very difficult to attain most of the things that we're supposed to attain in life, especially now you put money in your 401k, you need to save, you need to put deposits down for your apartment. It seems like it's a lot of money you would need in order to survive during these current times.
There's no reason for anyone in the United States to make less than $25 an hour. Why? Because in one day, you can go through a certification and become a phlebotomist and make $25 an hour. So who wouldn't take a one-day education to triple their income for minimum wage? Who wouldn't do that? The reason people don't do it is because they don't know. People are ignorant, right? And so if you're watching this and you didn't know that even existed, there are so many other opportunities that are like that you can immediately get more leverage on the time just as you're starting.
I don't know how I feel about this guy, but Alex Hormez, if I say his name. I struggle with him quite a bit. I see some of his videos and I feel like he tries to go for the motivational thing, but a lot of times I feel like it's just word salad. Like he's just trying to help people get out of the situation they're in, but it feels like he just says things, he doesn't do much research. A phlebotomist making $25 an hour, for what I've seen online, is not common. They make a whole lot less than that. And you're just making a blanket assumption that someone wants to do that for a living. Like it's that easy, just become a phlebotomist, that's it. If it's anything that is that easy to get, you're not gonna get paid a fair wage because it's really simple to get. I mean, that's kind of like just making it seem like a skilled worker, an educated worker is just wasting their time going to college or wasting their time doing all these other skills in order to make money, because you can simply take a one-day course, like you said, and become a phlebotomist. If there's any phlebotomists out there who make $25 an hour, drop it down in the comment down below, let me know. I feel like it's not that simple, and a lot of you are not making that much money.
I mean, if you can't survive off $25 an hour, either you live a really expensive lifestyle, or you just, I mean, you might have a lot of kids or something, but 20 bucks is an hour is enough to live off of. I mean, that's more than the average person makes doing anything. So you're either living way above your means, too much of a luxurious lifestyle, and you need to pipe it down a little bit. But I'm not a accountant, so don't take financial advice from me. So,
Nah, man, talk it. You don't need to be an accountant. You just someone observing the economy, observing the situation, and making your assessment. And it's true what he said. Making $25 an hour, really, you can make it, okay? You might not be able to do all the things that you want to do, but you should be able to survive and hold strong, hold steady until later on in the future things get better. But $25 an hour, you can make it. I really think on $25 an hour, you can make it. But like I said, it depends what I mean, what you take make it as. Some people take make it as in buying a house, starting a family, going on vacation, doing all these things. Yeah, $25 an hour, you might be able to get started, right? Put a few dollars in your 401k, take road trip vacations. You might not be able to take extravagant vacations, but with time and patience, you might get there. Okay, you might be able to get there, and that's the thing. A vacation, guys, is a luxury. Having all, Spotify, Apple Music, these services that you're getting in life is a luxury. Eating out is a luxury. A lot of that stuff is a luxury. So when people say it's not enough to survive, it actually is. If you go on grocery shopping and you're buying, chicken, ground beef, maybe you might splurge a little bit, get some shrimp, you can make it work. But if you want to go out and buy New York strip steak, and you want to go out and hang out with your friends and eat at restaurants, then $25 an hour might not be enough unless you get roommates.
Your $30 an hour wage is taking the absolute piss. Maybe that would be alright if you could do it remote and travel the world or something, but if you have to turn up to work day in and day out just to take home $30 an hour, you gotta be kidding. Surely it just can't be worth it. I was at the supermarket the other day and it was more than $15 for a $12 carton of eggs and over $8 for a container of butter. So those of you on $30 an hour, how are you even surviving at this point? You need to earn another way to make money, and you need to do it now. There's no point waiting around for the next big promotion or pay rise, because it's not going to come. And by the time it does come, that pay rise isn't going to cover the increased cost of living anyways.
That really gets me. How people are saying, how you make $30 an hour, how you survive. It's easy. A lot of people are doing it. A lot of people are working $30 an hour and surviving and saying it's not worthwhile to go out and work. You know what? You know what's worse? Getting no money. Okay? You have to be able to get some money. $30 an hour is good money.
If you're in this situation, you need to stop buying the new flashy things like iPhones and headphones, etc. and instead invest in a high-income skill like high-ticket sales or remote closing. This skill itself enables you to be around people with a lot of money. You can learn it fast, literally 2 to 3 months, and then you find yourself in a role and you're away laughing. Seriously, if you're a tradie, if you're in corporate, just do yourself a favor and learn a skill like this, instead of continuing to turn up to that job for $30 an hour that you don't even like.
Now that's the assumption that people make, that just because you have a job that's a corporate America, $30 an hour, that you don't really like it. Some people do. Some people take less money to be in a situation that they really enjoy. That's just the honest truth. Not everyone is built for sales. Okay, not everyone is built to do real estate. Not everyone wants to be an entrepreneur. Some people want to clock in and clock out. Nothing more, nothing less. And those people are not complaining, because they're probably good at their job. They're probably really good at their job, and that's what they want to do in their life. Listen, not everybody can be an entrepreneur. We need someone to do some type of services for us. We need a waiter, okay? We need employees to work at McDonald's, or how else are we going to get our food? You need people to do these type of skills. So it's not good that people are just poo-pooing on them and saying making less than $30 an hour, $20 an hour is just by far like poor and your poverty. That's not true. And it's actually kind of a little bit disrespectful, because a lot of people out there that make less than $20 an hour and they are surviving. Okay? Because you get paid for your skill. Some people just don't have that skill. Yes, okay, we motivate them and try to get them more encouraged to get that skill they need, but a lot of them might not even want it. So why poo-poo on them? They're able to live their life and not go on vacation, and they might be happy. They might be able to live in certain areas in this country and they're able to get by, they might be happy. So I'm gonna ask one more time, and I want to hear what you guys think. Do you really think that someone that makes below $30 an hour is considered poor? And if you are making it below $30 an hour, drop a comment down below because I would love to hear about it. Catch you guys in my next video. Peace.